Alrighty guys, Byron here from UTA Kitchen, and we're going to give you a quick primer on how to make some oats. You don't have to use this brand, there's plenty of other brands, but step one, bring your water up to a boil. Just put you about 4 scoops of this in there. These are tablespoons, so I would call this a heaping tablespoon. You bring it up to a rapid boil on high heat, and then you turn the heat down just a little bit. Put your 4 scoops of that in there. Get a wooden spoon or ideally a silicone spatula. Just mix it up a little bit. I'm actually going to add a little bit more water, not a whole lot. And once it's all mixed in and it's starting to absorb the water, bring the temperature back up. And everybody has a different technique, just for the record guys, this happens to be mine. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing pretty, but this is a great everyday staple food that's really healthy for you. And in case you couldn't tell from some of my earlier videos, I'm not even sucking it in guys, this is legit. I'm down to a size 42. Actually, I'm less than a 42 now, but I'm eating healthy. You can see this steak and eggs that we did earlier. I'm only gonna eat half of that. The other half I'm gonna save it for breakfast. Or I'm sorry, I'm gonna save it for lunch. Might even save it for dinner, I don't know. Depends, I got a lot of videos to edit today, this afternoon. So you're just going to keep, the key is once it's absorbed the water, you're just going to keep it moving. So now that we can see all the water is gone, we're just going to turn the temperature down a little bit. And you're just looking for it right when the oats start to crack. Just a little bit, that's perfect. Now, your technique may be different than mine. This is just the things that I look for. And you'll see it where the oat will kind of crack down the center of them, and that's how you know you're done. As you can see, some of the stuff is starting to come off on the sides. We didn't get to cook it till it cracked, but when you see the stuff start coming off of the sides, it's also a pretty clear indication that it's done. I don't know what that stuff is, so I'm not going to try to BS you on what it is. I think it's just some of the gluten in here. But you can go ahead and take it. It's nice and thick now, which is what we wanted. Actually, I have a spoon over here. All right, so here we go, star of the show. Next step, we're gonna get some raisins. These happen to be the just black dried raisins. All right, nothing fancy. Get you a nice little handful here. And the next 2 steps are 100% optional, but I like it. Get you a little bit of butter. Just a little bit, not a whole lot now. Just put a little slice of butter in there, because the butter will just make it have that extra nice, super creamy deliciousness. And some honey. You can use any kind of honey you want. Just remember that sous vide honey is my favorite. This is not sous vide honey. But you're just going to put about a tablespoon of honey in there. Not a whole lot of honey. Just something, give it a little bit of sweet kick to it, the raisins, everything else. And you now have a fairly healthy side dish to your breakfast. And this will keep you full all day, guys. So, this is Byron, and this is my quick, ideal oatmeal video. We've got one more video to do. We're going to make an acai berry smoothie. So stay tuned.